Jack and George were very good friends. Both of them were living in a small village of Valley. Just like no other facilities in their village, there was a shortage of clean drinkable water. That's why people had to buy water from the people of the city. Villagers used to stand in long lines to buy water. Everyone was very worried about all this, but they couldn't do anything else. One day, George and Jack passed by the forest. Jack said that we have never been to this forest. George quickly replied, never even think about it. There are many snakes and poisonous spiders living in this forest. So that's why this forest is called the Forest of Snakes. Jack didn't believe in all these things. He assumed that he would stay in this forest. After 20 days, Jack came to George in a state of worry that Anna, his younger sister, is missing and other villagers have seen her going towards the forest. So they both went to the forest to look for Anna. As soon as they went some distance inside the forest, Jack started laughing loudly and said, see, how did I take you with me in this forest? Look, there is no snake here. Right after hearing this, George started getting angry with Jack. But now he couldn't even leave Jack alone in the forest. After going some distance, they both saw a cave. Without thinking, Jack went into this cave and saw many snakes there. Seeing the snakes, both started running away, and when they reached to the other side of the cave, what they saw blew their minds away. A beautiful stream of clean, pure water was running down the mountain. Jack said to George that now all the problems of our whole village will be eased. But George denied and said we won't tell the villagers and get rich by taking water from here and selling it to them. Jack didn't agree to this and they started arguing. George understood that Jack will tell the villagers, so he has to do something else. He said, okay, let's go and tell the villagers. Both of them were moving out from the forest when George saw the spider in the forest, whose bite can cause paralysis immediately. George carefully picked up the spider and placed it on top of Jack's shirt. The moment spider bit Jack, he fell to the ground. George took him to the village, and when villagers asked what happened to him, he said that there are many big snakes in the forest. Jack went to see the snakes, and look how he came back. Jack borrowed some money from the chief and said that now he will bring water from the city, so that nobody needs to pass by the forest and risk their lives. Within a month, George collected a lot of money, and then after 1 year, George became the richest man of the village. The villagers started doubting him that if he buys this water from the city, then how he can have so much profit to become rich. They thought maybe he is getting rich day by day after selling water to all of us at high prices. So some people of the village started following George to see where he bought water. When villagers followed him, they found out that he is not buying water from a city, but there is a stream inside the forest and he takes water from there and then sells it to us at high prices. The villagers formed a village council against him. Council decided that George can stay in the village, but no one would keep any relation and concern with him. The whole village became disconnected from George. No one cares if he is alive, sick, or dead. Because of being alone, his mental condition started to deteriorate. While Jack was being treated by the famous doctor of the village, and he was getting better day by day,